The following is a production of Fenix Media. The views expressed do not necessarily represent those of the company or its advertisers and may contain language that's unsuitable for younger listeners.
In the wild in Nevada near the silver mines, there's a kind-hearted woman. She's looking so fine, always taking care of her community, bringing folks together is her cup of tea. She's out on the road and all over the web with a big smiling heart. It's about town, Deb.
And welcome to this week's episode of City Talk. I am About Town Deb. Alicia. Yes. Northern Nevada Children's Cancer Foundation is in the house.
We are here.
Well, actually, we're not in the house. We're actually at Wild River Grille in Reno, Nevada. So if you hear any dishes or ice, you're going to know they're hard at work here. Just so you know, we are live, so you will hear noises. And who knows who's going to walk by the river? We never know what's going to happen. But we're happy to be at Wild River Grille. I'm happy to be here. We have a lot to share because we spent the day together yesterday. We'll share about that. But before we do that, we want to thank our sponsors, which Wild River Grille is one of the sponsors. We want to thank Wild River Grille. We want to thank I just went blank there. Wild River Grille, Rail City Casino, Sparks, Surratt Law Practice, Hall and Wrye Plastic Surgeons, and Fenix Media.us. Christian, I always say every week, without you, none of this would happen because I don't like messing with all these buttons on the computer. You're the man behind. And I love nowadays where he can literally go in the computer and I just sit back.
Yep.
And I watch the little mouse do its thing.
We get to do the easy part.
We get the easy part.
Stuff.
Kristen makes all that other stuff happen. So we usually talk a little bit about how the week went last week. A busy week. I was finally feeling back up to par. And Thursday night, we love Dorinda's chocolate, right?
Dorinda's is amazing. Not only because it's chocolate, because of all
they're
the things
good people too, and for the community.
Yeah.
So they have their wine and chocolate at the Riverside location in Reno. Of course, by the river, just like we are. Actually, they're both in the Riverwalk district. Yeah. So that's good that we're partnering with amazing people. We had a great turnout. There were a lot of celebrations. There was 2 birthdays. There was a gal who was getting married.
Oh,
so all the girls got together. They had pizza and cupcakes, and she was heading off to Mexico. So it was fun how they chose to come back there. Oh, hold on. We got some drinks coming.
This is a virgin blackberry lemon drop.
A virgin blackberry lemon drop.
Sounds amazing.
And the next one is
virgin.
What is this one?
It's like a
mojito.
Like a cucumber mojito.
A cucumber mojito. So the new word now is mocktails.
Mocktails.
So we are going to cheers to Wild River Grille because we are having mocktails. That's what's cool because, let me go back to finishing the week and then we're going to talk why we're having mocktails. So Dorinda's chocolate. It was incredible. And Mari Chewy's. Oh my gosh. They were celebrating Mexican Independence Day.
Yes.
Over there at the village.
I'm so excited that location is open. That venue is gorgeous. If you have not checked it out, you need to go.
How are you at pronouncing like Hispanic words? Here's the name of the Un Poquito. Pronounce that event. That's the name of his restaurant. His new restaurant.
Tequileria y Botanas.
Ah, look at you. Have you been there yet?
I have not.
Oh my gosh. It is gorgeous. It's beautiful. It's classy. 20 years and has been his dream. And so I was really happy to be able to be there. We got more goodies. Let's show you this.
Thank you.
Oh, no, this is hummus. What kind of hummus is this?
It's a red pepper garlic.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can show that in there.
Beautiful.
Right there you go.
Is there anything else?
I think we're good.
Perfect.
Now we got food to munch on during break or maybe when we're chatting. So it is gorgeous there.
Yes.
He also has partnered with Christian and Xavier Gill. So there's and Maria and Chewy.
Yes.
And their team is incredible. I gotta tell you, it's more of a whiskey. It's like really is it not whiskey? It's vodka. No, tequila.
Tequila.
I'm tired. Tequila.
But I know what you mean. It's the kind of smoky one. It's a mezcal.
Yeah, but they have all kinds of tequila. I guess I was, you know what? I was just at Dorinda's dropping off because we do a lot of gift baskets together.
Yes.
And they're having a whiskey tasting in October. And Frey Ranch is partnering with them. And I got to taste a chocolate whiskey something. Oh, it was so good. So I had Frey Ranch on my brain. So, and I'm also, when you watch this, it's Wednesday. I'm going to take a media day on Wednesday, which is, I will be there when you're watching this, a whole day at Frey Ranch. So they're on my brain. That's why I was saying whiskey instead of tequila. So anyway, so that happened. And then I went also, drag queen. Have you ever been to a drag queen brunch?
I have not, but our group here in Reno is amazing. They fundraise for us also. So much fun.
So you haven't been?
I haven't
Have you seen their social media posts?
Yes, I have. So much fun.
I went to my first one.
Oh, good.
It was
How was it?
It was so much fun. Anton Novak, who's with Rounds Bakery and all the other many things he's doing, he invited me, and I had no idea. I was like, my jaw was like, oh my gosh, they're gorgeous.
They're gorgeous.
And this one gal, her voice.
Yeah.
So not only can they sing and they dance, they have Hearts of Gold.
Yes.
And they do so many charity events.
Another one of those groups in town that are just all about the community support. They donate to so many local charities, including NNCCF.
See, how cool is that? So that was fun. So my comment on that is, oh my goodness, it was amazing. So, and we were at the Whitney Cafe in Whitney Peak, and the group was House of Does More. It's HAUS of DOES More. Mm-hmm. So I don't know whether it's House of Does More or House of Does More, but they do a lot. So I guess that's why. And then Sunday was a spa day at Dulce Vita. So
that sounds lovely.
We got all that done. We're going to take a break, and we come back. We're going to find out what's new with this little gal here and why we're having mocktails. So it is About Town Deb with City Talk. Stay tuned.
Now more than ever, family matters, and Surratt Law Practice has your family in mind. Kimberly Surratt and her team have been helping maintain healthy families through their holistic approach to adoption and surrogacy, child custody, estate planning, and more for over 13 years. Your family law concerns are in caring hands with Surratt Law. Schedule your private consultation with a compassionate Surratt Law Practice team member today by calling 775-636-8200 or visiting lawyersforfamilies.com. Surratt Law, where family matters.
That'll be $73.11.
Do you have a charity that I can donate up to?
You just did.
But I didn't select any option.
It happened just by using your credit card. We recently changed our payment processing to GratisGives, who not only saves our company a ton of money on processing fees, but also donates a portion of every purchase to a participating local nonprofit.
Why doesn't every business do that?
If they switch to GratisGives like we did, they can.
Achieve real social change by contacting GratisGives at 855-464-7284 or online at gratisgives.com.
Don't miss all the fun and excitement at the new Rail City Casino. Play over 40 new hot penny slots, plus double down during the Party at the Pit Blackjack every Thursday through Saturday from 6 p.m. to 1 a.m. And join us for Bingo After Dark every Thursday through Saturday night for your chance to win up to $1,000 cash. When you've worked up an appetite, visit the new Ale House for delicious specials to tantalize your taste buds. Visit the new Rail City Casino today. New slots, new games, and more chances to win.
This is Mario Andretti. You know me as a race car driver, but I'm also a Meals on Wheels volunteer. I've raced against the sport's biggest personalities, but I've never met more vibrant, amazing people than the seniors served by Meals on Wheels. You can make a difference by dropping off a hot meal and saying a quick hello. So, America, let's do lunch. Volunteer your lunch break at americaletsdolunch.org.
This message brought to you by Meals on Wheels America and the Ad Council.
People been saying to your friend, get a different face, and posting on their feed, they're super ugly. The things they say to them online are cruel and they're not true. So tell your friend, I'll stand up for you. Don't worry, I know what to do.
Know someone being bullied online? You can be a witness and make a difference by letting the world know it isn't cool and by letting your friend know you care. Learn more at eyewitnessbullying.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council.
Hope you enjoyed your meal. And I just want to say, he's lucky to have a brother like you. Lucky. Caring for my brother is far from easy. But he's a part of me, like my arms and legs, so I'll be his. No time for tired. Nothing can disable this love. He needs me, but I'm the lucky one, even though I need help now and then.
If you're caring for a loved one, visit aarp.org/caregiving for care guides and community. Support for your strength. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
You're listening to Fenix Media. Listen live and explore more great shows at fenixmedia.us.
She's out on the road and all over the web with a big smiling heart. It's About Town Deb.
My town, your town, or any town. This is About Town Deb presents City Talk. Now, back to the show.
And welcome back to City Talk. We are at Wild River Grille, Reno, Nevada, on the river. Gorgeous day. It is so nice.
It's gorgeous here.
We're on stage, actually. I feel like we're big shots. We're on stage.
Good food, good drinks, good weather, great restaurant.
I love it. So let's do a cheers with our mocktails. Cheers. We're going to have a sip because you can't, you know what?
Delicious.
Can't even tell the difference. It is so good.
I know, you can't.
I love it. So I want to, let's get right into the surprise.
Yes.
Is somebody expecting something? Alicia, tell me what's happening in your life.
Something exciting will be happening. And I've been ordering mocktails for a while because I'm pregnant and expecting a little girl.
Oh, do we already have a name?
We have a name, but it's top secret.
Okay, top secret.
Yes,
no, we can't share that.
I want to shout it from the rooftops. My husband is like,
It's
no,
okay. It's okay. You know what?
Surprise.
We'll make it a surprise.
Yeah.
So was this, planned?
Oh, yes.
Oh.
Yeah. As soon as we came to Reno, we knew this was our home.
Oh.
And so it was a matter of getting settled, getting, into the community, figuring out how life was going to be here. And then it was time to start a family.
We're going to get personal.
Okay.
So tell me, you're like this rock star. You see this innocent, quiet, little coy thing. She gets on ladders and she does all kinds of housing stuff, remodeling. So tell us a little bit about what you've been doing, because your kitchen.
My kitchen, my bathroom.
So how did that, are you the one doing all of it?
I'm the one doing all that, yeah.
How did you get handy like that?
My dad was a handy guy, and he's a mechanic. My husband's a mechanic and, big burly construction-y guy. But we work a lot, and I want to have the house of my dreams. And if they're capable, I'm capable. And so I might as well just try it out. And worst case scenario, I mess something up and I hire a pro to come in and fix it. But most of the time it turns out pretty well.
That is so exciting.
Yeah. Yes.
No, because, she was working on her kitchen, and your kitchen's gorgeous. And when they shared the surprise about expecting a little one, she's on the counter, remodeled and expecting.
Kitchen isn't the only thing under construction these days.
I know. I love it. So anyway, So what brought you to Reno?
We have wanted to be here for a long time, and it was just a matter of timing and life working out the way that it needed to. Pre-pandemic, we both were just ready for a change and ready for some exploration, and decided to make the move, and we bought a fixer-upper, and
boy, is she fixing it up.
Yeah.
I tell you that.
It's been a lot of fun, and we love it here. And like I said, we've wanted to be here for many, many years. It just finally took a little nudge in the right direction to make it happen in 2019.
Okay. And so how did you get connected with Northern Nevada Children's Cancer Foundation?
I swear I say this all the time.
I want to hear it.
Reno is the size of a postage stamp, and everybody knows everybody. Everybody's interconnected. We talk about all of your supporters and
we have
the things you're doing, and they support NNCCF. And it kind of worked that way for me to get connected with this organization as well. I had a friend of a friend who knew I was looking and went to lunch with an employee, and hey, we're looking too, and it just worked out. So here we are.
Well, I know you're an amazing fit, so cheers to that.
Thank you.
Because I'm telling you, your team. So tell us a little bit about your team.
Our team is incredible. Let me take a sip.
Mm-hmm.
We are a small office of amazing women who care a lot and have a lot of professionalism and dedication to these families. They need all the support and all the love, but to be able to support them at the level that we do, especially through this last year and this pandemic, has been just amazing to watch. So we have a couple of ladies who work directly with our families and our programs team. And then there's the fundraising side of things, me and our event manager, our grant writer, of course, our fearless leader, Shirley. She's wonderful as well. And we just, all kind of get out there in the community and make it happen for these families, make sure that the cause is out there and people know that this is something that unfortunately we see 40 times a year. There's approximately 40 new diagnoses just in Northern Nevada. So it's incredible to be able to have the community support, because that's how we support these families, is by supporters like you guys talking about us, donating, sharing our cause, sharing our mission.
Well, we're going to talk a little bit about yesterday.
Yes.
So Monday, well, really you're watching, it's Wednesday, but Monday, we spent the day on the golf course. So tell us a little bit about that. And then I'll tell you how we pitched in, but the process of it and how it got started, how many years has this been going on?
So yesterday, so Monday, 2 days ago for you, was our 17th annual Tournament of Hope. It's a golf tournament held at Montreux Golf Club. So in the early 2000s, there were two foundations working side by side, helping the childhood cancer community, the Angel Kiss Foundation and the Keaton Raphael Memorial.
Right.
One of those foundations, the Keaton Raphael Memorial, started this golf tournament every year to raise funds for these families that needed some support. And when the two charities merged after the recession, became NNCCF, we kept the tournament, and it's just been incredible to see. We've had a lot of golfers who have been golfing with us for all 17 years up at Montreux.
When I was there with Jazzy Georgia volunteering, and there was a foursome who came up, and I want to say I took a photo of them, and they either said, I think they said at least 10 years that I thought, how cool is that?
Yes.
And they said they may not see each other all the time, but for that event, they are together every year, and it's like a tradition.
It's a tradition for a lot of these sponsors and supporters, and even for our volunteers. You guys, thank goodness we had your help.
I am excited.
2 years in a row. For
we will be there as long as there's a golf tournament, because I feel like, we're out there on the course, and we want to thank Wild River Grille, and we want to thank Tahoe Blue Vodka, because Tahoe Blue joined. Usually we have Frey Ranch, but Frey Ranch is now sticking to whiskey only,
which is fine.
It's just fine, but they have the best gin as well. So I said, well, can we do gin? She goes, we only have whiskey. I go, well, we will do an event with whiskey for you guys. But so Tahoe Blue has always been a great partner. So they joined forces. So we had I don't want to get the drinks wrong because I'll say them wrong. We had a Wild Deb Raspberry Daily, and that was with a muddled fresh raspberry vodka by Wild River Grille.
Good twist on the classic golf cocktail, the John Daly.
Yeah, and we had the Tahoe Blue John Daly. And then for those who just wanted an iced tea or lemonade, we had the classic Arnold Palmer. And then we were able to do golf balls this year. We had our Together We're One wristbands. And I was amazed that there actually were a few more women this year than last year. But usually the women grabbed the bands right away. The men did.
Yes.
I was so grateful that they put them on. They took photos, and I
saw a couple guys with both wrists.
I know.
Done up.
they really, when I said it was, because we are together, they were like, of course we're all together. And they put them on proudly. And the one said, well, my wrist is kind of big. I'll give it to my daughter. I'm like, yes, it's about sharing. So that was what we were glad to be able to be there on the course and do that. But so tell us a little bit about, we know how it started, but you guys do some cool things on the course. Sarah, show what's the difference with your golf tournament? You did a little bit different this year.
We try to have some fun. Like I said, a lot of our golfers have been with us for 17 years. So, Montreux is beautiful and everybody wants to play a round of golf up there, but we try to make it a little fun too. So we had some fun games, some fun drink stations, some food stations. We've had BJ's supporting us for a long time. We've had Great Basin supporting us for a long time out there, doing some fun little games on the course. This year we raised a lot of money doing a cut to putt.
Tell me about that, because that's pretty interesting.
So I think the term comes from cut a check and you get to putt instead of having to drive. And so that one, we started that last year when we were not able to have a big breakfast reception. This is part of the COVID pivot, and we're trying to figure out how to raise funds and how to get people together and make this successful for us as well as fun for them. And we came up with this idea of the cut to putt. So you basically pay to move up. $100 moves you 100 yards closer to the hole. Pay $500 and you're basically putting for potentially a hole in one on a par 5. So it's a fun day, and that game combined with all of our drink tent sponsors, including Deb and Georgia, donating their tips back to us. And everything we did day of, selling extra raffle tickets. We raised probably over $25,000 just in day of support, which is mind-blowing because 100% of those funds that we raised yesterday or Monday are matched by the William and Pennington Foundation as part of our Know the Gold campaign, which ends in February. We are trying to raise $500,000.
Oh, it will happen.
And they will, and they're matching it all, which is incredible. So all of that support from you guys yesterday goes into that, and it's gonna help get us there.
No, I love it. I love the idea that I can tell people that anything you donate from now until February 4th, February 4th is doubled. So when I tell people, like for the tips, I'm like, this one guy goes, "Can I have an extra golf ball?" I'm like, "Can I have an extra tip?" And they were just, they were so generous about it. And I said, and so I'm like, "Oh, well," I go, "No, this is yours. You don't need to tip us, but if you want to tip us, it's going to be doubled."
Yeah.
And of course they already all knew that because these, everybody there is a fan of Northern Nevada
I have to say, one of my favorite moments yesterday, I showed up to Deb and Georgia's hole, and there's a gentleman there who has been a supporter for a long time and then unfortunately became more intimately involved with the cause when his son was diagnosed several years ago. And he still golfs with us now. And I said, "Hey, you're exempt. You don't have to tip. You're on us. You can just enjoy the drinks." And he said, "No, we've been supporting you long before we needed your services, and we're going to support you long after." And especially when it's matched, it means that much more. It's incredible.
No, it was amazing. Yeah. So I want to thank Wild River Grille and Tahoe Blue Vodka for teaming up. And I'm sure we're going to be there again next year. We may change it up because a lot of them wanted a Greyhound. They wanted, so I think we're still we'll probably still do the Arnold Palmer, but we may change it up
the drink
and have like a sample of, do you want, what kind of drink do you want? I don't know. We were feeling pretty fancy. We even had some left. Oh, so the morning was Bloody Marys. And who was that sponsor? That was the Rotary Club.
Yes. Reno Central Rotary does a Bloody Mary tent for us out there every year.
So we come at they start the morning and we took over the afternoon. Yes. So we want to thank them because they always let us use their extra goodies that they have left. So that was really nice. So we're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to talk about Know the Gold because this is why we are here and why this is September. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about some other stuff coming up. So hang tight. It's About Town Deb, City Talk with Alicia.
Welcome to Calvin's Barbershop.
You all got to see this.
I don't even want to know what you're looking at on that phone.
Well, you should. I was learning about the dangers of high blood pressure and that we need to get ours checked regularly. High blood pressure can increase the risk of heart attack or stroke, but this text program can help keep it at a healthy range. Just text Barbershop to 97779 to sign up.
I'll get right on it as soon as I'm done with this baby panda video.
Text Barbershop to 97779. A message from the American Heart Association and the Ad Council.
That'll be $73.11.
Do you have a charity that I can donate up to?
You just did.
But I didn't select any option.
It happened just by using your credit card. We recently changed our payment processing to GratisGives, who not only saves our company a ton of money on processing fees, but also donates a portion of every purchase to a participating local nonprofit.
Why doesn't every business do that?
If they switch to GratisGives like we did, they can.
Achieve real social change by contacting GratisGives at 855-464-7284 or online at gratisgives.com.
I spend a lot of time in the backyard, and I'm the center of attention at summer barbecues. In '96, I made some of the tastiest s'mores. And in '09, it was me, your backyard fire pit, that accidentally started a wildfire when a summer breeze carried one of my embers into some dry brush.
Spark a change, not a wildfire. Visit SmokeyBear.com, brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Hope you enjoyed your meal. And I just want to say, he's lucky to have a brother like you.
Lucky? Caring for my brother is far from easy. But he's a part of me, like my arms and legs, so I'll be his. No time for tired. Nothing can disable this love. He needs me, but I'm the lucky one, even though I need help now and then.
If you're caring for a loved one, visit aarp.org/caregiving for care guides and community. Support for your strength. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
What if I told you that a tornado was going to happen tomorrow, right where you live? That it would touch down at exactly 3:17 p.m. and I told you the exact path it would take. You would, of course, prepare. You would talk with your loved ones, and you'd make a plan today. It's true, I can't tell you a tornado will strike tomorrow, but shouldn't you have a plan anyway? Go to ready.gov/communicate and make your emergency plan today. Don't wait. Communicate. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
This is Mario Andretti. You know me as a race car driver, but I'm also a Meals on Wheels volunteer. I've raced against the sport's biggest personalities, but I've never met more vibrant, amazing people than the seniors served by Meals on Wheels. You can make a difference by dropping off a hot meal and saying a quick hello. So, America, let's do lunch. Volunteer your lunch break at americaletsdolunch.org.
This message brought to you by Meals on Wheels America and the Ad Council.
You're listening to Fenix Media. Listen live and explore more great shows at fenixmedia.us.
That's what she said. Come on, let's have some fun with About Town Deb.
My town, your town, or any town, this is About Town Deb presents City Talk. Now, back to the show.
And welcome back to City Talk. We're at Wild River Grille, Reno, Nevada. Alicia is here. We are chatting about Northern Nevada Children's Cancer Foundation. I got to say that is most likely my signature nonprofit, especially right now, because from September, what's it, a start date? September 1st through February 4th, 2022.
Correct.
All donations on any donation, whether it's $1 or whether it's whatever it is, it's going to be doubled by the William N. Pennington Foundation. And I love saying that. It's like I feel so honored to be able to even say that because they are amazing.
We are incredibly honored to be able to say that again. They've been supporting us for so many years and upping that amount every year. And last year was crazy for everybody. And they came through for us with that $500,000 match, which, we didn't have to cut support services to our families at all through the pandemic.
How incredible
and we
is
still
that?
have not had to because of these amazing community donors that help us make up that chunk so that the William and Pennington Foundation can match it.
So let's talk about some of the community sponsors, donors from the golf tournament. We want to make sure we want to thank them, and then we'll talk about Go for the Gold.
Yes. So primarily our platinum sponsors.
Yes.
These are some of the guys that have been with us. I say guys because they're all from the same construction development world for 17 years now. Panettone Development, MDB Construction, MDB Trucking, Bonanno Concrete, Alston Construction, and this year Waste Management as well was a platinum sponsor for us, which is incredible.
That's pretty cool.
Yes. Yeah. Some incredible supporters there. And then, like we've talked about, community supporters through helping sponsor a drink tent or volunteers that have been with us for 17 years, helping with registration, helping with games on the course, set up and take down. This year we had, we have a new group of charity like supporters in South Reno called the Boys Team Charity. So quick shout out to them.
I've never heard of them. What's it called again?
Boys Team Charity.
Boys Team Charity.
It's kind of like NCL, but it's the boys version.
Okay, what's NCL?
National Charity League.
See, I did not know that.
Group of NCL is moms and daughters, and group of group of volunteers that come out and support us for a lot of different causes. And Boys Team Charity this year is part of our September campaign and Know the Gold and all this wonderful matching. They hosted a lemonade stand for us, and then they were out in full force to help us set up the tournament the day before.
Oh my gosh!
Yes,
I did not know that.
Fun group of people.
There's so many incredible organizations and volunteers in our community that are unsung heroes. They're not. I do a lot of volunteer stuff, and I've never heard of them. So
they're wonderful.
We need to make sure they get some love because that's pretty cool.
Yes. These boys are incredible. So, like I said, September being Childhood Cancer Awareness Month, it's when we kick off the Know the Gold campaign. And that campaign is really grassroots and it's community based, and it comes from little donations from community members. So like the Boys Team Charity hosted lemonade stands, and they raised $4,000 for us on one Saturday.
Oh my God.
At these lemonade stands.
That is so cool.
we've got banks in town and nail salons and all sorts of places, restaurants involved doing fun little charity fundraisers for us throughout the month. And an exciting one that you are partnering with us.
Tell us about that one.
Coming up is going to be September 29th. And it is Natalia's night.
Yes. So tell us a little bit about how that started.
Yes. So this is actually our 9th annual Natalia's night.
Wow.
It started in memory of sweet little Natalia, whose parents are local here in town and are restaurateurs here. So they kind of got together with all of their friends in the restaurant business and decided to dedicate a night to her memory and raise some funds. So every purchase at the restaurant that night, a percentage of profits comes back to NNCCF. The Reno Fire Department's been involved for many years, so they'll stand outside with a bucket.
So how did they get involved? Because it was pretty cool last year. We had a whole bunch of firemen here.
Yeah, so Reno Fire and really all of the government agencies, our police and fire all over town are huge supporters of us. And so when we call, they come through and help us whenever they can. So Reno Fire has been involved with Natalia's night since the beginning, and just offering another way to help us raise some donations by having some gentlemen out there on the street with a bucket.
It kind of helps, and they also come in here. There'll be lots of photos we'll be sharing. So what restaurants are they?
So this year we have 4 restaurants participating in Natalia's night, and I kind of love this because we're kind of spread out.
Yeah.
So if you're a downtown person, come to Wild River Grille.
Okay.
It's a beautiful evening for it. The primary location is El Adobe Cafe. That's where Natalia's parents own and operate that restaurant in Midtown. We have Zozo's Restaurante on Lakeside.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
That part of town.
Yeah.
And then Bistro 7.
It's perfect.
Is involved in South Reno.
South Reno.
Yep.
So it's perfect. I love it.
Yes.
So if you come here, right, actually, Wild River Grille, we are going to be, Crystal Basin Cellars has joined forces with me, About Town Deb, and we are going to have a wine tasting. So when you come in, we're going to have a table set up, and we're going to have the About Town Deb red, another red, and then Bellinis. Did I say that right? Bellinis. Yes. So we'll have their bubbles, and they're gonna we're gonna have a fancy flavor. I think it's a mango one, or it's really good. So we're gonna have samples of all 3, and then if you like them and you want to purchase a glass, it'll be $10 for any of those glasses, and 100% is going back to Northern Nevada Children's Cancer Foundation. So when you come for Natalia's night, you can have dinner, you can have wine, and I'm pretty sure they're going to have another special cocktail mix, which we did last time. So we may have a martini or something as well. So we'll have options where we're going to 100%, guys. So
save the date.
Save the date. So
plan to eat out.
The date again is
November. Sorry, September 29th,
and that is a Wednesday night.
Wednesday evening.
Evening. So join us at any of the restaurants.
Yes.
Whatever part of town. But I personally would love you to come here because I would love you to sample the wine and the Bellinis and give extra back. So not only will a portion of your meal, you can have one of the drinks. So that we're really excited about. That's a big event. We can't wait for that. It's all over my Facebook page, and you guys have a Facebook event. So we'll be sharing that. The other thing is, while we're talking about Wild River Grille, they're getting ready for their fall menu. So within the next few weeks, their chefs been working, and this weekend there will still be live music. They think the weather's still nice.
It's gorgeous.
So check their Facebook page, their website, but we're pretty sure that this weekend there'll be live music. It's just gorgeous at night with the lights and the music. And they're also, if you're a doggy lover, Mondays, you can bring your doggies on the patio here. And they also donate a portion to the Humane Society, SPCA, and there's another group. So Shakespeare something, there's an animal thing with, I'm not sure, but
big shout out.
They do so much stuff.
Chuck and Meadow here at Wild River Grille.
They seriously,
whatever we ask them to do, they say
do
yes. Whatever Deb asks them to do,
they're
they
like,
say yes. Want to bring your dog out on the patio and donate back to some of our pet friendly charities. Let's do it.
It's love it. So that's what we love about this community here.
Yes.
And so happy that you chose to move here because we love having you. I love it. So besides that, there's another event coming up this weekend, correct? It'll be my first time going. Tell us about that.
It is going to be a fun one. So the former committee of the Reno Big Dig which is an event where kids get to operate heavy equipment, heavy machinery, bulldozers, backhoes, dig in the dirt, use the scissor lift to go way up high, all sorts of fun stuff. They have chosen to allocate all of the funds from their event to the Northern Nevada Children's Cancer Foundation. And this year, on this Saturday, on the 25th, is our inaugural Dozers and Dirt event. So we are looking forward to it. It's going to be a blast. We are going to be in South Reno at the Rye Aggregate Pit. Tickets are available now, and there's going to be tons of cool stuff.
So how does that work? So you get a ticket, and then you go and you get to play?
Yep, exactly. So one ticket is $100. It's good for an adult and a child, and it's kind of works like a punch card. So you get to operate all this different heavy equipment once for each type of equipment, and we provide lunch, and kiddo gets t-shirt, and it's a fun day.
Well, can the adults do the I think I want to try to do. I think I want to try that. So my goal is to make it there this weekend. I have not been. I'm excited. It'll be a new adventure for About Town Deb. So that is Dozers and Dirt this Saturday. You go to your website.
Go to our website, childrenscancer.org.
You have all of that there. And a shout out to Grandma B and Aunt Glenda. I never want to forget them. And they're actually watching together because Grandma B is hanging out with Aunt Glenda for the next few days. So I know you're sitting there. You're on your iPad, on your phone. So I love ya. We're waving to you. So I'm excited about that. So it's almost time for a break, but let's go back to Know the Gold.
Yes.
So tell me a little bit more about the how it got started.
So Know the Gold is really NNCCF's way of promoting childhood cancer awareness. The gold ribbon is the national symbol of childhood cancer because gold is a precious metal and our children are precious. And so we created this campaign as this 6-month-long fundraising effort, not only to achieve this match with the William M. Pennington Foundation, but also just to raise awareness and make sure that our local families, which there are far too many of them, know that this community supports them so much. And NNCCF is able to support them with the financial and emotional support because of this community and everything you guys are doing for us. So Know the Gold kicks off September 1st. This year, we kicked it off with the Sheriff's Office.
Oh, I know.
We lit the Arch Gold for the first time ever, which is incredible. We have all these community partner fundraisers. We have several signature events this month. There's so many ways to get involved. And please, reach out on social. Reach out through Deb. She can answer pretty much every question.
If I don't know an answer, I know who to find to get us the answer. You can text me, you can email me, you can Facebook me. I'm just so excited because last year, I think my goal was $5,000 and I surpassed it. Yes. So I'm still going to say $5,000 is my goal between now and February 4th. Between little fundraisers, big fundraisers, whatever, that is my goal. We're going to take another break. When we come back, we're going to talk about, there's another event coming up, and I'm going to talk about some other cool things. So, About Town Deb, City Talk.
Don't miss all the fun and excitement at the new Rail City Casino. Play over 40 new hot penny slots, plus double down during the Party at the Pit Blackjack every Thursday through Saturday from 6 p.m. to 1 a.m. And join us for Bingo After Dark every Thursday through Saturday night for your chance to win up to $1,000 cash. When you've worked up an appetite, visit the new Ale House for delicious specials to tantalize your taste buds. Visit the new Rail City Casino today. New slots, new games, and more chances to win.
Now more than ever, family matters, and Surratt Law Practice has your family in mind. Kimberly Surratt and her team have been helping maintain healthy families through their holistic approach to adoption and surrogacy, child custody, estate planning, and more for over 13 years. Your family law concerns are in caring hands with Surratt Law. Schedule your private consultation with a compassionate Surratt Law Practice team member today by calling 775-636-8200 or visiting lawyersforfamilies.com. Surratt Law, where family matters.
Keyboard Cat, Hamilton the Pug, and Toast Meets World. These are some of the internet's most beloved pets. And they all have one thing in common. Their stories started in a shelter. Start your story. Adopt a dog or cat today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org to find a pet near you. Training that pet to play the keyboard, that's optional. Start a story. Adopt a shelter or rescue pet today. Brought to you by Maddie's Fund, the Humane Society of the United States, and the Ad Council.
Okay, what are you wearing right now?
Nothing.
That's right. So mommy's gonna teach you how to dress yourself. Underwear always comes first, name tag at the back, then pants, then shirt. Get the first button in the right hole or you have to start all over. Socks going first, then shoes, right on right, left on left. With shoelaces, just take the ends, cross them over, switch the loops, the rabbit goes down the hole, pull tight, and you're left with bunny ears. Got it? Why are your pants on your head?
Most parenting is hard to do in just 2 minutes. But 2 minutes twice a day making sure they brush their teeth is easier, and it could help save them from a lifetime of tooth pain. Visit 2min2x.org to find out more. A message from the Partnership for Healthy Mouths, Healthy Lives, and the Ad Council.
How's it going?
I'm having a stroke.
Are you going to shake my hand?
I'm having a stroke.
Wow, you're not even moving your arm.
I'm having a stroke.
When someone is having a stroke, they may not be able to say it with words, but their body language will tell you loud and clear. Look for FAST. F, face drooping. A, arm weakness. S, speech difficulty. T, time to call 911 immediately. Know the sudden signs. Spot a stroke fast. Visit strokeassociation.org. Brought to you by the American Stroke Association and the Ad Council.
The storks are bringing me a baby brother. We can do this together.
All right, let's go. Storks know how to keep kids safe. Do you? What?
Oh my gosh, you don't know.
I know.
You don't? Oh man, you laugh when you're uncomfortable.
No. Making sure your child is in the right car seat is one of the steps to safer travel.
I will rock this.
You will rock this. To know for sure that your child is in the right car seat for their age and size, visit safercar.gov/the right seat. Cool. Very cool. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
You're listening to Fenix Media. Listen live and explore more great shows at phoenixmedia.us.
Help from her toes to her head. Just give her a shout. Call About Town Deb.
My town, your town, or any town. This is About Town Deb presents City Talk. Now back to the show.
And welcome back to City Talk. I am About Town Deb at Wild River Grille in Reno, Nevada, right by the river. Alicia, Northern Nevada Children's Cancer Foundation. So happy you're here. We miss Shirley, though.
We do.
And the team and Wrye.
It's a busy month for us. We're so thankful that you allow us to come on and join you. And I'm sorry we can't have more of us here with you.
Well, you will be on more because between now, we do quite a bit together between now and February and the holidays. There's so many things going on. But before I go to that, this actually does work. I always say that the quotes really do work. I plan these out before I really know who the guest is. And I put these on my social media. So the quote for this week was, "Light tomorrow with today." Elizabeth Barrett Browning. And then I added, even with the darker days, let's be sure to find the light that shines bright in our hearts and let your love shine through. That's what I added to it. And if you think about it, light tomorrow with today.
Yeah.
You guys are lighting every day with all these beautiful children that need that little extra love and light in their life. And then you make it so they can ring the bell. So tell us a little bit about ringing the bell before we get to the next event.
So ringing the bell is kind of the finale, the culmination. It's the celebration to this crazy, difficult journey that these families have to go through. It's when we hit no evidence of disease, no more chemo, no more radiation, a port removal. We celebrate however we can. But at the end of the journey, we bring these kiddos either to our office. We've done parades this year. We've done parking lot parties.
So talk about, because of the COVID, you've had a pivot on that.
Yeah,
tell us some fun ones that you've done.
The first bell ringing that we hosted after COVID was a huge parade. And it was so cool because we kind of got together with this family and we're like, we're celebrating with you regardless of what the world is doing. We're going to make this special. Victory Woodworks here in Sparks put together a beautiful mobile bell for us. We dropped it off in Brady's driveway. And we had a drone crew out there and a film crew, SWAT, fire, Washoe County PD. The Dolan Auto Group came out with vehicles. We had Iron Man there. We had NNCCF staff there. We had a parade of probably 200 vehicles go past his house 2 or 3 times while he stood out there and rung the bell, just so that he could feel that community support. And we have done some very different, COVID-friendly bell ringing celebrations where these families, they need to celebrate it. We have to be part of this celebration. It's such a big milestone.
Is that on tape somewhere? Do you have a video of that?
We do, yeah.
Okay, so the next time you guys are on, Christian, we are going to show that video because that is worth a repeat.
Yes.
And any other ones, I'd love to do like a 3-minute video. and we will share with you guys, because I mean, hearing you talk about it, but I think to see it,
it's the feel good stuff.
It's the feel good.
This is the goal. We support these families, but the goal is to get them through it on the other side of it and just make them feel all the love. So the bell ringing celebration is a culmination of all of that. They're done with the journey, show them all the love, let them celebrate, and then they're out of our hair. Or vice versa. We're out of their hair.
I don't think they ever really are out. I think that from what I've witnessed, your families are your families, and they stay with you, and you love them, and they're amazing. And
yes,
yeah,
we love them dearly, and we 100% are looking forward to the day where every single one of those kiddos gets to ring the bell, so that they can come in and be our friends instead of needing us a little bit more.
So I'm going to share something. I mean, I know ringing the bell is what we want, but there are times, I'm just going to be real here, that they don't get to celebrate and they don't get to ring the bell. And still those families are there for you. Little Maddie Watkins is my little angel up there, and her family, I love them to pieces. And they're always a part of NNCCF. And I promised little Maddie, and that's one of the reasons why I will always be partnered, is that I said, Maddie, I will make sure that I continue to support you through NNCF no matter what. So that is one of the reasons why every year I have my goal. But I want people to realize that, it isn't always rosy. Sometimes they don't get to ring the bell.
It's a hard disease, and we like to honor and recognize those angel families just as much as we like to honor those bell ringing.
And so I just want you guys to know out there that your donation is helping all the families, and know that those families, they continue to give back.
They do. Yes.
And that is what's, even when they have a loss, they're even more giving back, because they want to prevent that from another child. So
gifts in Maddie's memory from you.
Yeah, and I do that. And
events like Natalia's night
is all the same.
These angels. And by continuing to give back and continuing to tell their stories and spread hope. The message is hope. We're able to support so many families here.
Yeah. And I mean, I don't know. I just had to bring up that. I know that we always want to talk about the positive, but it is a positive because they're there loving us from above. So please, 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 any of our fundraisers, we'd love to have you. And I know that everything I do really is in memory of Maddie. So Maddie, I love you up there. And so for Natalia's night, I'm hoping let's get a big group here. And also I have another way. So Crystal Basin Cellars, we have an About Town Deb red blend. So when you purchase the wine, we're going to try to figure out a campaign where between now and then, we send you the website or however we do it. It's $1 a bottle, but that would become $2 a bottle. So I need to, we're going to figure out how to do that, but I will have links, and you can gift it. It's holidays, however you want to do it. But no, as you're buying the wine, you're helping our community. So that's something I'm going to try to do. But there's another fundraiser coming up. And let's talk about that one. And then we're going to talk about
season.
Yeah. What's the next one?
So the next big one for us is our poker tournament. It's all in for childhood cancer. This event started in partnership with Microsoft. But really, would you be a nonprofit in Northern Nevada if you didn't have a poker tournament?
You need a poker tournament.
You need a poker tournament. Yeah. So this year we're really excited. We have a new venue. We are going to be at Basin Street Club at the top of Mackey Stadium at the university. So it's going to be a cool view and just a fun night. And we are totally newbie friendly. We'll train you. It's a fundraiser. So we do rebuys. If you're not the greatest at poker, maybe your poker face needs some work, you can buy your way back in a couple times.
Okay. So what's the date of that?
That one is October 21st.
Okay.
Mackey Stadium, again, nvchildrenscancer.org. You can find tickets, sponsorship information, etc.
So you've done a website one more time.
nvchildrenscancer.org.
Got it. So coming up this week, I don't want to forget that because time is going by. This Sunday, September 28th, NYAP, Nevada's Youth Empowerment Program, they're having their Harvest Festival at Bartley Ranch. So check out their website or just go on Facebook and put NYEP Harvest Festival. I'm telling you, they have little animals for the kids. It's definitely a family-friendly event. Then this coming Tuesday is a big one. It is going to be a wine tasting at Rail City at the Ale House. And a portion of the proceeds are going to go to the Caldor Fire. which it also, El Dorado and also Tahoe, South Lake Tahoe. So we a portion's going to go. We're having a big raffle prize. It's going to be an amazing dinner, $6 to $8 a person. It's going to be great. Rail City. So you can go to my About Town Deb Facebook page. There'll be more information. It's just easier to just go there. And then don't forget Wednesday, you need to be here. You need to be at El Adobe. You need to be at
Zozo's or
Bistro 7. We want you to be there, and you're going to have a great meal. You're going to have great friendship, and you're going to know you're making a difference just by going out to dinner with your family. And you're going to get, if you come here again, you're going to get to meet the amazing Mike Owen, CEO, El Jefe, as he says, of Crystal Basin. He's a kick in the pants. So you'll get to see him. We will be here Wednesday night, and the firemen will be here. There'll be a fire truck parked out there, which is so cool. And then they actually come in here and they walk around here while you're eating. So you may even get a few selfies with some of these.
They are definitely selfie friendly.
They're selfie friendly. So we definitely want you to do that. Next week, I am going to be at Rail City in Sparks, and we're going to be doing the show there. Mike Owen is in town, so he is going to be there. And also the executive director of the El Dorado Community Foundation, which has given out, I want to say, thousands and thousands of donations to the victims. So we want to do a recap and see what's happened. And then if you would like to try to find, which you want to taste About Town Deb's wine, you can get it at Dorinda's Chocolate on Riverside, Dulce Vita Wellness Spa, Mari 2 is in Midtown, Noble Pie at the Summit, Rail City, The Shore at the Renaissance, Sierra Market in Old Town Mall, and Urban Market downtown, and coming soon to Tamarack. I'm so excited. So we're going to have lunch for that one. There's going to be some wine dinners coming up. Lots going on. So let's go back. Alicia, if you had one thing you wanted to share about how you feel about the job, about the kids, what would it be to let us know how much this means to you?
I think it always just comes back, especially when we're sitting and talking with you, to this community. And I mentioned it earlier, Reno's the size of a postage stamp. But that is really the best compliment to this community and all of the people here, because everyone is so interconnected, and all of our businesses and all of our individuals and all these foundations in town are able to come together in so many ways to support fire victims, to support our animal friends, to support charities like us. And this community is just incredible, and it's an honor to be a part of it.
Well, I am grateful to be a part of it. So once again, it's About Town Deb, Alicia, Northern Nevada Children's Cancer Foundation. We're at Wild River Grille in Reno, Nevada. Thank you, Wild River, for hosting us in Reno. We hope you feel better, and we missed you. And have an amazing week. And don't forget, we want to see you Tuesday at Rail City and right back here. Well, we want you to go to all the places, but if you want to see About Town Deb, Wednesday here. About Town Deb with City Talk. Remember, together we are one heart.